And Cookie KJ. Arpeggio and Cookie KJ.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do it this way, but hello everyone, welcome to Windrose multiplayer. Here we are, just trying to mess around with our intros. Not working though.
It's not working at all.
We'll have this off pat eventually. Anyway,
man.
today we promised you some building, so that's why these guys are. They've been working on their muscles overnight. Look, Ups, yeah, he's inspecting. KJ's been out there. We've been chopping. We've got some resources. The doctor's looking at us as if to say,
again.
I don't really know what that. I'm really not quite sure what that look means. So, plan for today: some building, and we need to upgrade our clothes because look at us. We're sitting here. Oh, I just pressed. Oh no, of course it's because I haven't put the UI back on. We're sitting here in our torn clothing, so we're going to make ourselves some survivor clothes.
Very
today,
torn.
because we're survivors. I think.
I need to make some band-aids.
Yeah, actually, so do I. Yeah.
Okay, I just tend to. All right. Well, I'm going to go and start by. No, not that one. I'm going to go into the clothing workshop. I'm going to make a pair of boots. I'm going to do this very carefully, one of each. A pair of gloves. Pants. Jacket. And do I need headband? That's the same one, isn't it? Just headbands are not any different, is it? Or is it?
Yeah, it does. It gets. If you haven't made it yet, it is. It's black, I think.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So craft that one. Take all. There you go. Right, I've done.
So doublet and pants for me.
But that one, Survivor's bandana, and that, and that. Oh, right click, Annie. That might work because you got. Oh, did I make the boots? I made the boots. Didn't it? Don't need the boots. You don't need the boots. I've got filibuster boots and gloves. It was just the other three
Good thing
things
Arp and I
needed.
got all that extra hide last night.
Yeah, I know. We don't really have anywhere to put any of these things. Really.
The headband, the jacket, and the pants.
What have we got? Yeah, jacket, pants, and bandana is what we need. Can I put these things down here? Because I just, drop. Do I make another box to put them in?
I can't pick up my pants. My pants are on the floor. Isn't that what this? Oh, yeah, one of these.
It's full. I need to make another one. It's full. That's why. I just yeah.
Did you make another one?
No. I need to make another one. Sorry, right. Storage, another little one of those, and there you go. Pick all the things up that I threw in here. Then.
Pretty cool that we can all use the same. Yeah, those were my pants. I was coming back to pick up my pants.
Oh, sorry. I picked up your pants. Well, it's auto pickup, isn't it?
Picked up my pants.
Wait, I did too.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, where are you?
No, you can put them away now. You stole my pants. I'm always going to remember that.
Well, someone's got to clean up after you.
Oh my God.
I thought, I just thought then, why have I got 2 pairs of torn pants?
I'm going to take a stack of wood and a stack of.
All right, so we're all going to go. The plan is we're all going to go to our separate camps, and we're going to start building our separate little bases, and then we're going to show each other our separate little bases. And so in order to see us building our separate little camps, you're going to have to watch our videos. So I'm off to go do mine.
Exactly. Now, how does this work out in terms of talking over each other?
Well, why should today be different from any other day?
Yeah, it's just normal day.
That's fine.
We always talk over each other.
Yeah.
It's just, when you're sort of, right, shall I put this here? Shall I put that there? Oh, crap.
Well, maybe don't ask people to answer questions that you won't hear the answer to for a week.
I got to remember where I am now. It's been a week since I was
talking about talking to myself. Yeah.
You're there. I must be there. Yeah, I'm that way.
Let's see.
Annie has to consult herself on the situation.
I do. I've been reviewing the situation. Oh, cool. So I want loads of building pieces that I don't have yet. Now I've finally got pillars and beams. Oh! Now why have I got the pillars and beams? Okay.
Because We got the stuff out of the cellar. On your solo series, you said, "Oh, I'll come back for this."
Yep.
Right. Okay, so we did get the pieces. Okay, that's all right, that's fine. I'm just thinking, hang on, why has this character got those?
Hang on.
My other one, yeah, hang on a minute. Hang
Yeah.
on right, what am I actually looking for?
Oops.
Where'll I put that?
I don't have the stairs that I want, though. Oh.
Oh, no.
I don't know how much wood I have, but I know how many of these things I can make.
Well,
It says right
sure
next to the little circle as you're building, it'll tell you the number of pieces that you are making that you can make.
Hmm.
So, for instance, I can make another 156 floors. That's not what it's going to be, though. I just have to figure out a place to stop because I'm doing a swirly thing.
A squirrely thing.
Swirly.
Oh, a swirly thing. Oh, are you doing a round thing?
No,
no, I'm not doing a round thing.
Okay.
I forgot my fibre. No.
You forgot your fibre.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have the stairs that I want. Oh no.
Oh, you'll have to change them later, won't you?
Yeah, we'll have to change them later because I need to know. Oh, the angles and my dangles are not right.
My angles.
Oh, I could take snapping off. Press P. Take snapping off. That might help. Possibly with what we need to do for now. And hold Z and middle mouse button for me to rotate things. Or rather not rotate, to make them go up or down. Oh, this is
Oh, damn it. I've got those stupid pants. I got no room. What's going on? I got freaking pants.
What are you doing? Are you still wandering around with her pants?
Yeah, I know. I was.
Yeah, well, it's an attachment.
I was
unnatural, I might add.
I was trying to find a place to put them that was, incognito.
You know what? I was going to go chop some
What do I need?
stone.
I need food. Where's the food? I'm here.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
of stone. Now I have to go through the woods so that I can't see what you're building. I have to be very careful about it. Because I don't want to mess up the reveal.
This is going to really annoy me not being able to build what I want to build. I might have to come back to that, but I don't.
Well, of course we're going to have to come back. We have to come back and do improvements like every 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, that's not the kind of improvement I was meaning. It's just not doing what I wanted to do. Right, press V to get the high view of build, which we're going to want. Have I got snapping on or off at the moment? There.
When you want to put a window in, you make the wall first, then put the window in the wall. Is that how you do that? Is it?
Depends if you want to sit on the floor to look through your window, or if you want to stand on a ladder to look through your window, or if you want to stand up like a normal human being and look through your window.
But if I just go, where's the windows there? Windows and doors. If I just pick that. Oh, I see what you mean. So you put it on. Oh, so you need like a half wall or something first. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. I think we're just going to do that, maybe.
All right.
No, that's the wrong one. This one. Oh, I don't have stone windows.
Stone windows.
We don't have.
Well, not.
Half
Yeah,
walls.
it is, isn't it?
A large wall. Oh, the wall. Okay, the wall is the half wall. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a wall stone or a large wall, or you got large. It says large, or it just says wall, or it says large.
That's not what I picked. Yeah. Oops.
And then we do that one. Most of the time, I find that high view is really off-putting, but there are certain things that when you're doing them, it is very useful. Right, there we go.
Aquacata said something to me about how things don't match up exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing that in the wall that I just built.
Yeah, you have little gaps in some of the bits, don't you?
And they're not perfectly lined up either, but natural stone wouldn't be. So.
No, there is that.
Oh no, looking in this direction, I can see Arp. I need to watch out for that.
Oh, keep pressing.
Yeah, you can't.
Every darn button other than the one that I actually want to? Oh, do we think it's going to be like this then? I don't want them to be stone.
Oh, hang on. Come back here, you.
I have to be stone.
Demolition mode. Oh, there we go. That's what I wasn't doing right with destroy. Okay.
Oh, you found it, have you?
Yeah.
Demolition mode?
If I'd actually read the screen, yeah.
Oh, why break the habit of a lifetime, Art?
Yeah, that is very true. Very true.
Why would you want to, read the screen? Does that go like
Okay, let's
that?
see, which wall do I want?
Is that going to work? Oh, no, that's not going to work. Look, she's going to get stuck on that.
Arc or sticks? Kind of like the wattle and dog look myself.
So how are we going to do this then? Gosh, things like this are absolute trial and error until you get the hang of a build, the build mechanisms in something. And this is not... I'm not a particularly good builder when it comes to things like this. So it takes me quite a while, actually. Snapping it off, do we think that might help?
I'm just not a good builder in general, so,
You don't say. Although I gotta say, your subsistence base, not the Alcatraz one, but the other one, that base is pretty gosh darn cool.
You reckon? Yeah, I suppose the location, though, I guess, is everything, though, isn't it, really?
Well, it
Location.
dictate how to build it, didn't it? Like, especially the walkway that goes down to the lake.
Yeah, that was a bit daunting, doing that. I was never sure about that.
But it came out really cool.
Yeah.
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 I think my problem is I need a bigger building. I think the floor plan of this needs to be twice the size. I think we're going to need a bigger building, Captain. I think basically is what we're saying.
Okay, now I can shut my doors and I won't be able to see what Arp is doing.
I'm just looking down. I'm not even looking out at anything.
I'm just in demolition
you can't
derby.
Look down forever.
Look down, don't look them in the eye.
God, it's so funny. My grandma used to get after my brother-in-law Mark all the time about the way that he walked. He was one of those people that had to look at the ground while he was walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she thought that it wasn't masculine to do that.
Oh no, I'm out of wood. No! Oh, fibre. I've got to come back.
Right, so 2 walls before we do that. Okay. So that we click by 1. Okay, so now we need to replace the floor. Oh. Are you the same height? I do find that looking at it to try... When you're building foundations and you're trying to look and see, is it the same size as the bit I've already put down? I find that can be quite difficult for my little brain to work out perspective, whether it's the right size or not, the right height.
What, the brain?
Yeah. Pinky and the brain. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I ran out of fiber.
I know, so did I. So I had to run back as well.
You see what I mean? I can't get it at the right height.
It's quicker to run back than...
Oh, there you go.
Or not run back. I guess you could just... we should just use the boat, really, shouldn't we? That's quicker.
Well, oh... She's fallen in the water. Yes, I know the structure's unstable. That's... Oh, can you not build... Oh, no. I can't destroy something that's underwater, it would appear.
Oh,
I've accidentally built something underwater.
You might have to do some snorkeling.
Well, that's an artificial reef, then, we call those.
No, it won't. As soon as I'm in the swim mechanism, it won't let me enter the build menu on the to destroy.
The sun's decided to come out. That's something to be duly noted for some other time.
Hooly
dooly. I do these things so that you don't have to. I have often said that. I have often used this excuse before. Oh, don't. On my solo save, I was destroying something and everything was falling in the water. and then it was sort of hanging in midair. So I had to get my ship, my little ship, and I had to sail it past and then stop sailing, stand in it, and then it would let me drift past and click E to pick the things up. And then I had to rinse repeat.
Man.
It was, yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, Blackbeard out there is coming in to see what I'm doing. Right, that's 2 walls. This needs to be... Oh, this should be a double door then. If we're going to do it like that. Oh, look, I've just noticed this thing round there. I've never seen that before.
What's
Well,
that?
I never.
All the walls? All the walls you just built?
Yeah, yes,
They
I've
weren't
never
there
seen...
before.
They weren't there before. Who did that?
Uh,
Who did that? Right. As now everything's going to be out of place now. Oh, jeez.
I'm using my executioner like a scythe.
Are you grabbing
It's
more
working
fibre?
really, really well.
Yeah. To clear the floor. Not floors. I don't even said the word floor.
The forest floor.
Yes. Getting in the right place to do the click and drag
English
as well.
always say that
Well,
makes me really curious. Calling the outside ground the floor. That's a weird thing to me.
well,
yeah,
we
we
call
say
the ground, but you know, it's
but the floor is
yeah.
anything but an actual floor.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the ground. Yeah, or
Yes, it's the
Yeah.
floor in the plan.
yeah. There's
But
always a floor in the plan. Yeah.
there's always a floor in my plan.
Mine is a plan. What am I doing? Walls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have used stone. Doesn't matter.
This guy
That's
fell
okay.
off of a building onto the
Okay.
floor below, and he looks down, and it's sidewalk. Or what do you call sidewalks? I forgot.
Pavement.
Pavement.
Footpaths. We call them footpaths over here.
My grandma's generation used the word pavement, but they meant... What did they mean? They meant like the roadway.
Right.
I think.
We had the roads for the cars, and then we have the pavements for the pedestrians. Basically, we need. Is that 2? There's 2. Is that 2? Yes, we need 1 more. If we put the ground. Oh, look how
my
hard
base
this
is so big that I didn't
that's wrong.
recognize.
It's not what I wanted to do.
Oh. Well, because we're just gonna do the reveal as to how far we've got, aren't we? I mean, I'm not expected to have to finish this in 1 day, am I?
Yeah. Of course you are.
No, you can't finish a base in 1 day.
Well, I can't finish a base in 1 day.
Take
Especially
me
not when I
weeks.
keep making so many mistakes.
Yeah.
Right, so we need another floor here. Another row. Let's turn that round. Is it funny? You spend all your time with snapping being really annoying, and then all of a sudden you want something to snap, and it doesn't.
Mm.
There we go. Another row.
Yep.
I do think the detail of the sea is so... You know, I'm standing here and watching the waves come in, and it's just... Yeah. It's very, very well done. And that doesn't look right. That's not right, is it? Surely. Oh, some of those stones have gone in the water. Right. Okay. Why did that not look the same? Oh, there you go. Thank you. Now that rotates. That doesn't. That rotates 1. And then we rotate once more. Come on.
Yeah, I'm still going to need pillars and beams, I think, for here. I don't know. I'm not versed in building in this game very well, so mine will be rather probably painful to watch. What's already there?
There's an obvious flaw in my plan.
No door?
Oh, no. No, it's funnier than that. Oh, you see, this, guys, this is why I do my building off camera. Seriously.
This was your idea.
Well, sort of. Right, so that's 1 wide. Is it because that's not... Those double doors are not actually 2 wide? They're not actually 2 wide. Doesn't help, does it? Doors are the problem.
Oh my goodness gracious. Just build what you can, because we're gonna have to change it later as we get better building parts.
Yeah, no, it's because of the size of it, right? So that clicks over one. So it's one of those. Trying to make a certain shape, which means... Oh, come on, don't drop down there. Oh, for goodness sake.
It's funny
you know
how I
what?
keep getting out my pickaxe and then I go to the base and get stone.
Right, okay. If we do that, because now I've got it in the right position.
Heavy now.
Well, we'll find out in a moment after this word from our sponsor. Quarries are up. Ah.
Buildings are us.
Oh. No, my buildings are crap. Is what is today's sponsor.
That's okay. Well, we can. It's
Not
obviously
Moscow.
that your sponsor's obviously been over where I am too. Oh, hang on, why doesn't that work? Oh, that's right.
Okay. I think yeah. Well, yeah, and a bit more floor. Right, we're gonna need more stone, Captain.
Crap ton more stone. All
Yeah.
right, what are we doing here?
I think being stoned would have made this building easier. Right.
Might have been,
I need
yeah.
stone. Now I don't know whether there's anything else in the mine. There should be. I did that a couple of days ago.
Stone. You already did all of that work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did the mine a couple of times. But I'm hungry.
Oh no!
I realise I'm running around with some good meals on me, which I don't need to be carrying on me.
Yeah.
Because just for building like this, because you've done everything on this island, we've picked up all the bits that we need. Right, I'm going to put my good meals back in there. Let's take the potatoes out and put them in that one.
Potatoes.
Oh, somebody's put. We've got a pearl in the vegetable.
Yeah, I
box.
was just being
Quick.
efficient and with my
Yeah.
time.
Yes. No, that's fine. That's fine.
You were doing an ARP. You were
stone.
doing an ARP. Just say it, all right? Just say it,
No,
KJ.
I would never. I would, even if I had done something ARP-ish, I wouldn't admit to it.
You have done on videos before.
I'm not gonna admit it.
Yeah. If I can't put on screen and link to the video, you're not going to admit it, huh?
Hells no.
Oh, now tell me, guys, this has got to work, surely. Okay. Maths was
It
not
doesn't have
my
to.
geometry was not my was not my strong suit. Which is obvious to anybody watching this. You see, normally on my solos, I'll just cut out all of the stupid things, the really stupid things I do. Oh, there's a fly. Oh, there's a... I've got a... Sorry. a rather large fly flying past my screen, IRL. But yes, I normally delete some of the more stupid things that I do. Right, so we need one more of those.
Hey, how'd that was weird. How did I manage to put two, like holding the left mouse button down to make the wall longer?
Yeah.
I managed to do the first and third one. The second one didn't place down. How does that happen?
Yeah.
I've never done that one before.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
So it's the second wall. Is that the same size? Yes. Then we turn in one more and we do two. Surely this has got to work.
Come on, work. Yeah, this isn't.
Don't understand why it's not working.
Oops.
Because it should be... So, I've made a mistake over here, haven't I? That's what I must have done. For all of you yelling at the back, I'm sorry.
And the
There's
front and the
anybody
middle.
yelling at the back, not for a week, so.
Yeah, well, yeah.
There's no one there to
problem
yell.
is there will be. They'll be in the comments by now. Yes.
Listen,
I need
if
to
all
come
you
back.
can do is yell at the way that somebody else builds, join Annie's Discord and show us what you got.
Yeah, there's a photos section there, isn't there, or something like that?
I may have already said that this week. At
Yeah,
some
it's...
point.
The problem is
wait.
then if people do show me how good theirs are, and I'm like, okay, I'm never going to build anything again.
Well, that's ridiculous.
I know. That's what I think. So
that's window.
you two are square like that. So you two are
What?
flat.
She's calling us
Like
square,
that.
KJ. Did you hear that?
I
We're
know,
square.
She's
We-
really, really over the board here.
Oh, unbelievable.
What can I say?
Does that work?
Accept your welcome.
I
Uh-huh.
guess it
Oh,
works.
come on, you were in the right... Oh, you were in the right place.
What's it look like from the outside? Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah, no, don't, yeah.
Too late. I
If
had
it
a look.
looks right from the side, yeah, if you're all right on the side you're in, then stay on that side.
Yeah. I was just spilled. I was on the inside doing it all, and then I was like, "Oh, what's it look like from the outside?" Okay, yeah, right, okay, yeah. Unfortunately, it'll still be the thumbnail, probably.
Aha! Aha! Oh, oh, come on! Why now?
Why not?
Oh, just hang on. Go to build menu and go into V. What? Why? Just why, people? Why?
Why not?
Why?
Oh, wrong spot.
Oh, this is daft. I've obviously got one of these walls that are teensy weensy bit wrong on the angle, and it's mucked everything up. Maybe if we just cheat and do that.
Oh, you can go
There you
up
go.
as well.
Nobody
you can
will
go up as
ever
well as
know.
across. I didn't realise you could go up as well as across. I just was
Yeah.
going across. I might have should have realised.
Oh, I think my eyes are going crossed. Because these should all be two. I
Well-
should have done 2 and then turn, 2 and then turn. But I don't know.
Well,
Never
you know,
mind.
I know your problem, Annie. You've got building confused with dancing.
Okay.
2 steps in turn. 2 steps in turn.
I think my problems are so much more than that.
I was being
Oh,
kind,
there
all
you
right.
I know, and it doesn't suit you up.
No, I know.
It really
I know.
doesn't.
It just shows that it was total crap what I was just saying.
Thanks. You could have lied for a little bit longer.
Just say it how it is.
Yeah. Now, I don't suppose if you go to take... Oh, no, it is just going to take... It's not going to take that middle beam down. Nah. Yeah, I don't know.
Nah.
We're going to do something else once we can.
Once we can.
Of course, now I've got to do the next row. Well, I guess the next row should be easier because the next row is just sitting on top of this row. Obviously.
Well, it should be the
Annie.
same as the other row. So, oh no, hang on. I shouldn't say the other row because that's a different row altogether.
Oh, don't. Jesus.
I know it's still in the morning. I can't think straight. That's why I'm starting to make sense.
That's why you're starting to make sense.
All I hear
Mm.
all of this time out of
That's right.
both of you is just
Blah blah.
excuses,
Blah, blah.
excuses.
Yeah, I know.
I'm making excuses for her, not for me. I'm just saying how bad I am. You know, through that straight out.
Like, side point, actually.
There isn't a point.
Was there meant to be a point? Oh no.
No. Now I'm totally confused. What are we doing here?
Why am I the bad guy? I'm standing here building my house without whining or complaining or being confused or asking
That's
an
'cause you can't get
imaginary audience any questions.
Oh, and I like to imagine that there will be an audience at some point. Because, there's no point in doing this if there isn't going to be an audience. Just because they're not
What do you
here
mean?
right here.
I thought, what's that line that you always use about how we would do this, whether you guys were there or not? Or is that Arp's excuse?
Well, that is true. I do talk to an imaginary friend when I
Oops.
don't have any real ones.
Like what now?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
God.
I'm going to need some animal fat.
Are you sure this isn't live?
I
We
need
sound
to
just the
move
same.
my bonfire a little bit.
Ba-doing. Oh, I've got to go and need to... Oh, is it the weather? Is the weather? Oh, it's not the end of the day yet, is it?
It's the lighting's funny in this game. It seems I know the weather's looking a bit average, but it still does that though. It still makes it look like that darker.
The
and
sun is setting. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Have we been
Very
wasting that?
slowly, but
Have we been
surely.
wasting that much time? Have we? Probably have been too.
It takes time, yeah, and of course the day goes by way faster than night.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to this lag. I get obviously you do KJ as well. Lag in the building too. You got to wait when you're trying to do a line of things, and that's why I think I couldn't do things at first because I had to wait and I was expecting things to snap straight away.
You didn't want to. You had to wait, and you didn't want to wait.
No,
That's what you're saying.
yeah, no,
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah. Okay, so we're going to go and put a light in. Oh, Blackbeard's got even closer. He's like, I really don't
He's having a look.
believe that she could be. I know.
He's probably sailing past to, try and figure out just what the hell you two are doing.
Yeah.
Hey, if you find out, mate, come and tell me.
Yeah, let us know, please. Please do.
Yeah, if you work it out, come and tell me. I just realised these need to go across here, like that. There we go. Well, I wanted to build something different to what I've built so far in this game. So that was my main thing. That is not the build menu. That's the build menu. We want decorations, and we need some lights. I think get out of that mode. Why are you not letting me put the lights in? Oh, I don't need clay for that type, Annie. Oh, and I just harvested all the clay up here, so now I've got to go back. Oh, look, this is what I did earlier on. Look, don't laugh.
Sorry.
Look. There you go. It saves energy running all the way back.
It's got to go.
Even though I could probably swim across and still have enough stamina, but no. I use my boat. Clay. Take some clay. I need to make a box over there. But look how much stamina she's going to use running back.
Would you have a look at that?
Would you have a look at that? Would you, Adam and Eve it?
Absolutely not. Well, I would if it was me.
So are we going to get to sunset and see how we've got, or what's going to be the cut-off point for where we show where we're doing? Well, I'm asking. I'm not saying it's what I want to do. I was asking what we're going to do.
What are we going to do? Absolutely no idea.
Oh, no, run out of fiber again. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. I was thinking that roof piece was bigger. Okay, now what do I do?
There's two different roof angles.
Yeah.
And the set
26
for them, you just have to make sure that whatever parts you use all say 26 or whatever the other one is.
Yeah.
I can't do that yet. No. I need those bits as well. Oh, okay. Well, that's a start. I'll tell you what. I'm going to put.
They all say 26, and I used 45 on the top one. So that's I'm gonna have to make a flat roof.
45 is your top row. Yeah, and then 26 is the other ones.
Yeah, no, but everything else is 26. There's only 145 that I can see. Oh, hang on, what's this one? Oh no, there we go. Roof ridge. Maybe that's what I need to use.
Yeah, you've got
a whole
1, 2, 3,
7
4,
things
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
but I was looking at the rooftops and corners at the bottom. Like I know it says 26 degrees there, but I was sort of looking at those shapes there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah, it looks like a flat roof.
Right.
And then you'll both cry when you see my base.
Yeah.
What, is yours that bad?
Well,
I'm not in the least bit competitive. Oh no, mine.
Oh no, I know. I'm not competitive because I know mine will be crap. So. By
the time we get to, KJ's going to have built Buckingham Palace by the time we go around there.
I've got at least the coach house done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does Buckingham have a coach house still?
Get out of my yard, mate. Go away. He's getting nearer and nearer. I've only built one floor. I mean, I don't have a lot to show.
Floor.
Oh, I've only got
one floor.
I've only got one floor. I'm trying to work out how to do this friggin' roof.
What did I come back here for?
Well, I guess we all have an idea now what to expect from Annie's build.
What?
A multi-story building.
I'm making a multi-story car park. Yeah.
I'm not making a multi-story building until I have all the parts.
Well, mine will be.
Oops.
I'll need to replace my foundation, of course, to support all that weight.
Indeed.
194 has got to be enough.
Why have I got a gap there? There's a gap at the end of the... Oh, not too bad. That's how it's going to go down. I need to seal it.
Yeah, I had a gap at the end of
Yeah, that was a bit strange.
one of the things that I did, which
Unfortunately, I'm going to have a look
think-
at the back and see what it looks like. I'm not ACD, but I mean, I'm still going to look. Yeah, right, okay. only Blackbeard's going to see that, and that'll keep him away forever. Oh no, I've got to get. Hang on,
this guy is so close out here.
This is weird. Oh, I wonder if I can do a sneaky here. Hang on.
I need land-based cannons to shoot him from here. That's what we need.
We need. Whoops, we need air-to-sea missiles.
Oh, I
Was
gotta
that
get
on
one.
yours or on Lee's, where it had built the thing for cannons for defending the town?
Oh, that's Lee. Yeah.
That was on Lee's. Yeah.
Lee did that.
Yeah.
Which was, pretty cool.
Oh, damn, I
Oh,
can't do
let's
that.
put that
snappy
food
now.
in there. Okay, this has increased my resting level.
This
which
is
we might
really
need to
weird.
do.
What have I done? I don't know
What
what's
have you?
going on
What
here.
have you
What
done?
have I done? It's just really strange. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's the same problem you had anywhere you were. Oops, where you were. You said you had that gap there, and a piece. If you put another piece there, it goes over that. You past that gap. Any comments? Let me know what I've done. Or was it just the game? But yeah, I know it's not the game usually.
Have you done?
It's usually not the game.
Oh, I haven't got. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I have got vases. What do we want? We want a clay jug.
I don't have any clay yet. So.
It's because there was a clay patch here on the end. There's the which I harvested, so there is some in the box. If people want. There you go. Just making it feel a little bit like home.
Oh, I might have used too big a piece. I wonder.
I wanted to make sure there was a door. Now it's interesting, having built here, it does seem to affect, because this little peninsula always had the drowned show up. But since I've put this here, they didn't seem to have spawned at night, I don't think.
Darn.
Yeah, that's it, I think.
You need hide for all of the wood parts.
Yeah, for the nice bits, yeah. So we're going to need to go on boar hunts, I think, if we want nice furniture.
Going on a boar hunt.
Yeah, I realised that thinking my tavern on my solo, I want proper chairs, but of course that means I need to get a shed load more boars in order to do that.
That's a lot of sheds.
It is. Yeah, what are you down there? You're a dodo. Oh yeah. Well, you're not.
No, I'm not always. I'm not always a dodo. Only when
you're not always a dodo.
Only when I'm awake.
What are you asleep? A dead dodo?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, two little corner bits there. What am I going to do? I've got two little corner gaps. I don't know how to get rid of them. Maybe I can sneak a corner roof piece in there. Let's have a look and see if that works. Oh,
the best advice I had for roofs is build yourself a temporary stair or something so you can get up on top and then put the roofs in place from being up on the roof, because it all suddenly makes so much more sense when you're standing above it and you can see your angles. Which seemed to work for somebody like me. That was very useful. Oh, I just got hit on the head by coconuts.
The sky is falling in.
Sky is falling. All right, Chicken Little. Right.
That'll do. I think that's going to have to do. Let's have a look and see what it looks like out here now.
Of course, I'm getting all this wood, but what I actually need is
No.
stone.
Hey, it adds to the what's the word?
Ambiance.
Ambiance. Character.
Yeah,
character. Well,
character.
it adds to let the people know what kind of character made this thing. All right. I think that part's kind of done. Hey, it's sealed.
I'm gonna have to take my own advice now and build some stairs to get up, because I have no idea at all how I'm going to do the roof. Because as KJ said, obviously there's so many better building parts that we're going to want, but in the interim, so I'm going to have to put a roof on this, even though it's going to need to be bigger than this eventually.
Yeah.
It will. There will be something else, but let's just put that there a minute.
Oh,
And-
I need copper for that.
Hmm.
And
Right.
I need coarse fabric for that.
Not floors. No, roofs. We're going to have that. Roofs.
I've made the fatal error of putting my chairs in.
Oh no, she's got a fatal error. That's not good. That's an
no.
old F4. That's an F13.
You're an F13.
I'm F1 to 12 as well. Right,
Oh,
that
look. Oh,
works.
they will overlap all right. Okay, that works. I think.
I think I've
there's
caused
so many.
myself enough trouble. And when we get the next building parts, it's going to be an absolute freaking nightmare.
Because you're going to have to... the way you're going to have to redo things? Or because what
Yeah.
you've set yourself up for doing next?
So much stuff is in the way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't
Let
know
me...
about you guys, but I
yep.
pulled out a thing instead of eating. There
Let
we
me
go.
just delete those bits a minute. Pick those up.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
that'll
should we
do.
all
All right,
meet
well-
at the,
All right.
Let's all meet at the base.
At the base? All right. hang on.
Unless you guys want to do some more, but I
No,
don't
that's
really
good
want to
enough.
go any further because I'm afraid
Yep.
I'm causing myself more trouble.
Yep. No, I'm coming back to the base just any minute now.
It's all right. Take your time. You're the one that has to do the editing.
It's fine. No, it's fine. I'm here. I'm here. Doctor, don't tell them. Yes, I know, but that detail doesn't matter. You don't need to tell them. Okay.
I had all that wood on me. I
Yeah,
never
here's-
needed it. I never used the wood.
Right.
Right.
We're going in alphabetical. Who's the furthest away?
KJ.
Well,
Or which way are we
let's-
doing it? Okay.
Let's start at Annie's.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well,
Let's
yeah.
start at Annie's.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
It's going to take the longest, so
Yeah, that's
Listen.
true. That's true. I mean, we've
not.
only got all day. See, that way it'll be dark by
Yeah.
the time we get to ours and no one will be able to really see them. So, yeah, that's good.
No, it'll take a couple of seconds to see it. It took, well, all of this to build and rebuild it. Welcome
oh
to
no,
my
she's
crab.
done a good job. All of that whining, and I was like, oh, it's going to
No,
be
no, no,
easy.
it's-
We'll just go to Annie's
she's
first.
she's
It'll be
done
easy.
KJ. She's done the No Man's Sky dome.
She's done. Yeah, she's done. Oh, look at the
Oh, you
sheet
wait
metal
till you
crap.
see how hard it was to make.
Oh,
and
I bet-
still
I
don't
bet-
understand why
I
they
bet it
didn't
is, yeah.
meet in the middle.
It kind of looks like an arena.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Oi, 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 oi.
We're
No,
in
that's
an
two against
arena.
one. That's. Hey, now. I could just do it with my bare hands, look. Go on. Go on. I don't need no weapon. Come on.
All
put your
right, fine.
up. Come on.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
Well, you and I have needed to do this for 2 years. Oh God.
Hey. After him. Yes,
Oh
no,
my
that's
God.
my first story.
All right.
Oh,
very,
man.
very cool.
All
Very
right, yes,
cool. I
yeah, very
love
nice.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Around the house.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no idea how you do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that,
well,
ma-
it's
that,
a
that
lot
makes
of
that makes
angles.
3 of us.
Annie
I
had
was
to do
gonna
a lot of angles.
Yeah,
Yes.
when you watch my do you know what we need? We need to put fast travel bells next to each one of our buildings.
Yeah, I actually have
I
one
don't
on
know
me. I
about
think
you.
I do.
We wouldn't be able to access any of
Of-
them because of all the overlapping signals.
Oh yeah, that's
Well, I
true.
don't know.
How far can you zoom in? Yeah,
No, yeah,
I've actually got
reckon
2
you
bells
could.
on me,
Oh, is
so we can do it, KJ.
what,
think
one
you
on
can-
each?
I think you
One on
can
each.
only have 10.
How many have we got?
Right, okay. Well, at the moment we've only
2.
got 2.
Okay.
One on the 2 islands. Each
Yeah,
island that
but
we've
we'll
been to.
want to use.
Onto Arp's beach house. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
pretty much. It's just a little
I
man.
didn't see it.
It's just
but
a man
I
cave.
just have a sense.
It's just a basic man
Well,
Yeah.
it's
cave.
an Australian thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beach house. You got the porch. You got the whole
you got the
look
porch.
at that.
going on.
Again, there's all of this, malarkey. And look at that. Hang on, I know what I need to do.
Oh, I found some fibre here that are
Okay.
things I broke.
There you go.
I can't pick it up.
Put your light on.
I haven't got a
Oh,
light.
that's
I didn't
nice.
make a
That's-
light.
Oh, and he's got
you
he's
got-
made a bench with a backrest already.
Oh, it's nice.
I made
It's
2 of
on the
them.
Porch.
Oh,
Oh, I guess
we
I'll
can
sit over here.
together on these. Look.
Well, you two
Oh,
can.
look at that. Oh,
Hang on, maybe I can as well. Can I squeeze in there? No. It's a shame.
I don't know.
No.
Am I invading your boudoir?
No. I haven't got the dartboard and pool table in yet, so it's all fine.
I'll put my little lamp on so we can
Oh,
see.
yeah, nice roof detail. I
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah,
that.
fine.
Yeah.
Well, I had to. I
Nice.
couldn't work out the angles on the roof. That's all. Like I couldn't do. I wanted to do the big
Well,
piece that
you'll see
crossed
it
over.
on mine.
Yeah.
It's basically just a peak roof on
I've
mine.
done almost no building at all in this game, so that's why it's
Well, you did a really good
pretty average.
job.
That's really
You've
good.
even
He's
got
done.
an awning on the back.
No,
Yeah.
again, saying
Yeah.
nothing. You've done. Look at compared to mine. He's got must have finished outside,
Oh no,
and he's
I
put
really
stuff
like
inside.
I like your brick house.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
a brick.
You're gonna.
We
You're
call
gonna
it
huff and
we-
yeah. When they huff and puff, they're not going to blow my house down.
we call it a brick shit house, but that's okay.
Thanks, Art. Go on, push him in the water. Push him in the water. Go on.
He pushed me in the water.
Come here.
I may have gotten a little bit more done, but I've done a little bit more building.
Wow.
You have ideas and know where things
You've
can
got-
go
yeah.
straight away. Yeah, pretty much. So
Well, I've got a little bit more done. She says with
a little
all
bit
her
more,
various
like
rooms.
10 by 10 with a
She's done all the crafting
So you've got-
workshop. She's got her cookhouse.
Oh, I like your chimney.
I've got signs on the doorways there.
Yeah, and there's
Trade
Oh,
off.
here's hers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm waiting on
Yeah.
I'm waiting
Oh, man.
on things like clay and stuff like that.
We've
And
got
this
a whole
is
load of clay in
stairway.
there.
Wow.
This is
Okay,
a stair
yeah,
to
right.
get up to be able to build.
Oh yeah.
So
Right,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
Oh right. Oh
the
yeah.
stairs for.
Okay.
yeah. There's a whole load of
the
clay
whole-
still back at the main base.
Yeah,
KJ.
she's just gonna go get it
And
though.
then here's my bedroom.
Oh look, a little diamond. Look, a picture of a diamond outside her bedroom because she's a right little diamond.
It's a treasure sign.
It's
All
a
the treasures are in.
It's a pretty
are
rough.
in here.
It's a pretty rough diamond.
Oh look at that, and a double sash window looking out onto the sea.
Yeah,
Very
I
nice.
can't seem to
Two
get to
bedside
this
tape.
one.
Two bedside
There we
drawers.
go.
Or
Oh.
storages. Nice.
Yeah,
That's good.
I had
Oh,
got
very
round
good.
to workbench. I like the stall at the workbench.
I
It's
did
a
the
nice
workbench,
idea.
but that's all I
Nice
made.
little
Yeah.
touch.
Stand in the middle and look up.
Yeah, with
Yeah, the chimney. Yeah. That's
nice.
good. Yeah.
Nice. Yep.
Now
We gotta be able to get that smoke out.
the smoke's going out the
Yeah.
window, not the chimney.
Smoke. I'm
know
glad
it is.
you've done the detail that a lot of people, because I like that about having it open above the fire, because that's kind of a thing of mine. But I like the
It's-
fact
This
that
is-
because this is
thing
on
right
stone.
here.
It's a very
the
Valheim
cook
thing.
Stove.
Yeah.
The cook stove is very, very tricky. You have to
Yeah.
Yeah.
turn off snapping to get the floor in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And to
Are you
keep
gonna-
just the first floor piece, then you turn snapping back on, and the rest
Yeah.
of the floor will go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it? Are you going to put a little vent above that one for that smoke?
No, let's
No.
just suffocate.
She'll have vents everywhere.
It's all good.
At least it's cooking smells. That's not quite so
Well, she's
bad.
got a window just to either side of it, so I mean that should be enough.
Well, yeah, that's true. I guess.
Yeah.
it's
Wait till
meant
you
to
see
go
a
that way.
thunderstorm and the grass is laying down flat and the
Yeah.
rain is coming in flat. It's on my video
Yeah.
tomorrow, I think.
I know.
Oh, you actually got the chimney. You can see the chimney
Oh, I
above
pressed-
there as well.
Oh,
You pressed
Guess
E,
what?
did you?
I did. I pressed E.
What's that? Oh, you
Okay.
picked it up.
Well, I don't want that
No.
jackass in my house, so if you call him, I'm gonna send him away.
And then that means you then have to press the button.
Mm.
Oh, bother.
No,
Well,
very
that's a
good,
good one,
KJ. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
you might
'cause
have had
I-
more
yeah.
experience at building, but you still got to do it. You know, you still got to
Hey,
make it.
you know, if you listen really carefully as you're walking across the floor, you
Mm.
can hear the echo of the attic below.
The attic below. You have a
Yeah.
below attic.
You can hear-
Isn't that called a
But there's
basement?
space between the floor and the ground.
Oh yeah. I
Is
could
that-
see it from the
Is that
outside,
where
but
you
yeah,
can bury
And then
things?
You walk on the stone
Yeah,
and you get a different sound.
yeah.
because it's solid. Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause it
yeah.
goes they go all the pinners
Yeah,
go all
yeah.
the way down. Yeah.
Okay, yep.
There's a
No,
couple
I-
of things that I noticed about that.
Yeah, lovely little touches.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no, I like
makes
the fact
sense.
that the bonfire is on rock, because obviously
I
otherwise.
love
Well-
the fact that
it's bloody
Annie
cool.
is interminably stuck on the
It's,
bonfire.
it's kind of like
We
deep.
can get away from her art.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a change to Deep Purple in rock. It's Annie
Yeah.
on rock.
Yeah.
All right.
How long is this going to take?
I don't know, but it's very funny. Are we
You
all
guys
done
just-
for the day?
I think we might.
Yeah,
be.
I mean, I'd
Yeah.
sign up, but everybody's just getting a picture of.
Well, we
me
can
just-
stand over here next to you and make it look like
You
you're-
can't
you're
because
facing us.
it looks like my screen. My screen's nothing's happening on my screen.
Oh,
So when I say I'm stuck looking at it, I'm stuck looking at it, and you're not moving in the background.
here we have Annie transfixed by the fire.
Mm.
Yes. And I just wonder if I can push it back in.
I'm just going.
No.
Oh, it's just a fire.
No. No, well, we might just have to sign out, and then I might just have to put a picture on over it.
A little thing there.
A little thing there, because it's yeah, it's not showing. Now I can't even. I tapped out the game. I tapped out to get the screen back, and now I've lost that as well. So it's still running on my OBS. I just can't see it at all now. So
Oh,
OBS
awesome.
can see the screen. I can't. So, well, I will. Yes.
It's my witch's fire. I've transfixed you into my witch's fire.
We just need. Is there a cauldron you can make in this?
Oi,
Sort
no
of.
cannibalism.
I
thank
think
you.
I think my thumbnail's going to be inside here looking at the fire.
Well, you might as well sign out, because I could be here for however long.
You could be.
I have no idea how long.
That sounds
I'm
like a
gonna
song
be here.
too. All right, well, thanks for
I know,
coming,
it's pretty
guys.
funny.
I'll catch you on the next one.